Should I cut that out?
No. I was driving over here and I was ready to throw my phone at people.
Through your vehicle window?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was ready.
Yeah, not winning. But I'm a LeBron fan, so don't try me. I will respond to anything you have to say.
Dude, you know what Dykeman be looking like?
In the summertime?
Yes, with all these cars and all these parking issues and the
rental cars.
Violence goes up in the summer in New York.
Like, oh, no, it does for sure.
It's very concerning.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Mindful Millennials podcast. We're your hosts, Gray,
Ines,
and I know that we took I wouldn't say a break, but I know that you guys haven't heard from us in a short time. We have some updates for you guys in that case. So, I think we each had different, like a different two weeks, a different 2 weeks.
Polar opposites.
And as you know, she got flued out. No, I'm kidding.
Girl, I wish. I was saying got flued out.
Nah, but
Dubai, Aruba, Cancun, Tulum.
She's like a little vacay.
Right.
And then I was focused on a bunch of other stuff that I'll touch on later. Yeah.
All right. So as we can see, there's a lot of stuff going on right now.
Yeah, it's been a lot. So we just wanted to update you
guys.
A
lot of behind the scene things, but I guess mainly what we want to try to sit here and do is a lot of good stuff coming. Letting you guys know what's coming ahead. Essentially an update with all the changes that we're trying to make with the summer coming up and things like that. Looking forward to some tips that we can provide to all, and we really got some great things ahead. More guests, more interesting topics. We're going to divulge into a lot of interesting things, a lot of great things planned ahead. But let's get her going, right?
Yeah, I'm really hyped for the next topics we have going. You know, I'm a sports fanatic. I'm a basketball person. I know I might not look like your typical basketball fan, but I am. Like, I don't play. I do not play.
She said, but I am.
I don't. Yeah, I don't play around. Like, I talk numbers. I don't think I know everything. I don't claim to. And quite frankly, I think all you guys that act like you know everything, y'all losing. Like, y'all not winning.
The big dogs.
Y'all not winning. But I'm a LeBron fan, so don't try me. I will respond to anything you have to say.
What is it that's going on right now? The finals?
No, the playoffs.
Oh,
we're not at the finals yet. Not the finals yet.
Yes, we're in the playoffs right now.
Yeah, more like semifinals vibes.
Yes.
But yeah, actually, you know, my boo playing today.
So we have to make sure we finish on time so we can go and watch LeBron.
Anywhere. Listen, anywhere I am, if you do not have the game, I will have the game on my phone. It's okay. I'll be okay.
Yeah.
I'll be okay. But anyways, that's stuff that we're going to get into in the upcoming episode. So just so you guys know.
A lot of things to look forward to in the summer, I guess, is besides, you know, just vacations and the podcast, though. You know, we have just more than a lot of great things coming up, but just getting in preparation for a new season in regards to just the weather and you know what it means for everybody. It means different things. Like me,
summertime
vibes. Summertime means flights. Okay, summertime means my check is cleared. Like summertime means we outside. Yes.
What's crazy is that summertime also some people take second jobs. I don't know, but I've seen that a lot. Like summer jobs, you know, just to stack up. Because nowadays the times is a little rough. So
I feel like with the vibes on this channel right now in this very moment, practicing like a here and now, I definitely sense a great energy of just organizing and planning and manifesting and just looking at, the summer is coming, but like, what does that mean for a lot of people? You hear it a lot on social media, how everybody wants to take advantage of the summer, I'm gonna be working, but
Yeah,
still,
bro, in a recession.
yeah,
Like, we're really gonna be
yeah,
in summer. Don't get me wrong, summer is great. I'm a summer baby. I love summer, but
right,
in a recession,
right.
how much are you really gonna do? Like,
I mean, let me
where
tell
you
you
really
something.
gonna go?
Let me tell you
Quédate en
something.
tu casa.
The gym disagrees. Everybody is going to the gym, getting their body done. I feel like the apocalypse is among us. It's over. Yes, because everybody is hitting the gym hard.
Not the
And
apocalypse.
it's either the apocalypse or summer is gonna be phenomenal.
Not the apocalypse.
Yes, it's either the apocalypse, everybody's training for The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Quote me. Or the summer's gonna be lit.
Or listen,
The summer guarantee. Let's go.
I already learned my lesson from last summer to not have high expectations. So that's what I'm gonna say. Let the summer be what it is.
Oh yeah.
Cause sometimes you get into fantasizing. Oh yeah, like I'm gonna be doing this. I'm gonna be on this yacht with this person, and we're gonna do it. And like, don't get ahead of yourself.
Right. I mean, to me, most necessarily, I'm looking forward to clear roads, because like there is still traffic.
Like less traffic?
Yes, because these
Okay,
kids ain't in school.
That's something to look forward to.
That's what I'm saying. I was driving over here and I was ready to throw my phone at people.
Through your vehicle window?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was ready. Because the summer hot air associates hothead behavior.
I'm picturing you like
Future Gray. We always have to address Future Gray in the podcast. Animate me finishing throwing my phone in that previous clip. Thank you. We love you. Hope you're doing better.
drink your water.
No, drink water. Yo, every time.
Every time.
A good reminder, guys. Drink fluids.
Drink your water, man.
If you're a hothead, maybe you need to replenish.
That could be one of those many reasons, right?
Cool down real quick.
Un chin de agua could do nobody no wrong.
Nah, sis, the hot dude. You know what Dykeman be looking like
in the summertime?
Yes, with all these cars and all these parking issues and the
rental cars.
Violence goes up in the summer in New York.
Like, oh no, it does for sure.
It's very concerning.
It's been up even before the summer. Like, it's not even summer yet, and
that's depth of recession.
All these notifications, like even 17-year-olds shot, stabbed, and it'd be like 10 a.m.
Jesus.
10 a.m. Like,
I don't even wake up for school at that time.
South Bronx, like on some South Bronx.
Who got time for that? You don't even wake up for school at 10 a.m., let alone to sit here and shoot somebody. Like,
and that's really what be happening.
Priorities.
That's really what be happening. Like, that's why I even got to the point where I was scared to walk to the gym, because I'm like, damn, I can't do the 5 a.m. because the 5 a.m. the sun is still coming out. You know, you see weirdos in hoodies, and now shit is weird.
The crackheads is out.
You feel me? The crackheads is still out, so I can't do 5 a.m.
Yo, it's hot heat. Summer means crackheads.
But here it's year round. Here, year round.
Damn, sis.
So, I started leaning towards the afternoon gym vibe, and I still have yet to go.
Yeah, there's definitely pluses and there's definitely benefits and negatives.
Around here,
positives and negatives around like driving and getting around. Because you could not drive, because that's how I hear it. You could not drive and then you have to deal with the freaking public. And then you could drive and you still got to deal with other people in their vehicles where you want to run them over all the time. Because that's exactly what I want to do sometimes.
Just run them over?
Yeah.
Should I cut that out?
No. No, leave it in there. I stand by it.
We're opening up over here.
Yes, we are. I have no shame. It doesn't mean I'm gonna go do it. It just means I feel like
a real life update.
Sometimes my boyfriend is afraid of that too, because some people do dumb things. Like, people think, oh, like, you're not gonna be some crazy dude and approach my car and think I'm not gonna run you over.
I completely understand.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, my man hears that, like my boyfriend hears that, and he's just like,
yeah.
that's not normal. I'm gonna be like, yes, it is. Sometimes you just want to hit people with your car. I don't do it, for the record.
Yeah.
While we're out here, but I'm just saying.
Hypothetically speaking,
I'll be running everybody over. Not just people, but like other cars, you know? Because throw my phone. That's how I feel.
Oh, shoot. Okay, so question. What's the least exciting summer that you can remember? That you were like super hype and then it was a complete opposite.
It was like trash. I was a kid. I was definitely younger. Actually, right no, you know, actually,
okay.
I'm gonna take that back.
She said it was last summer.
It was last summer. Oh shit! It was last summer. Yo. So some tea, right?
Yeah, mine was pretty trash too. Go.
Exactly. Yeah. I had a job at the time that had basically paid me ahead of time. And because he paid me ahead of time, because he didn't want to hold on to the money rather than give it to me on a weekly basis, he paid it to me forward.
So, like I mentioned before, we're in the South Bronx.
Right. Right. I'm gonna say pause. You just put it beautifully.
And
like
we
at the
forgot to close the window.
Oh, we did, but we need air.
You know. So yeah,
we'll get there.
Yeah, it's fine.
We'll get there.
It's just like,
all right, we'll just ignore it. Whatever. I'll try to talk over it. Hopefully the microphone doesn't hear. So I basically had a job that essentially paid me ahead of time because the boss at the moment, he didn't want to pay me back weekly because he didn't want to handle the funds for that. He rather had given me the money than sit here and be responsible holding that money, knowing the possibility that he could probably do something else with it. Regardless, it doesn't matter. To me,
that was just easy for him.
Exactly. But first of all, here's a couple of issues. You can't sit here and buy out people's times. You can't predict the future because essentially now you own my whole summer. First of all, I'm in my 20s, sir. How you know I don't got plans out here that you're just gonna sit here and pay out my whole summer? You got some fucking nerves. I was very upset when this happened. I'm still upset that this happened because let this shit happen again. I promise you I'm walking out.
She said, I got a life, man.
Dude, I do have a life. Oh, what is this? Summer school? What I look like?
So you thought that he was gonna like pay you up front but be like flexible or understanding?
It's not that I thought it was flexible or understanding. I just essentially thought, even when I got it, I knew it wasn't a good idea.
Or you were also like expecting him to communicate what he was expecting out of you?
No, I wasn't.
When he handed you that?
No, I wasn't expecting none of that. He gave me the money and he told me exactly what I just said, that he just doesn't trust himself holding that cash. And I had an issue with that because in my head, I knew exactly.
That's mad unprofessional.
It is unprofessional. And that's exactly why once he gave it to me, in the back of my head, I'm like.
You're like, nah,
I shouldn't accept this. Nah. Yeah, I was like, I shouldn't accept this. Because at the end of the day, you don't know what happened. And guess what happened? I lost a tire.
Bruh.
I got in a car accident. All that whole summer. I took flights. And guess who was the first one talking the most? That dude.
Why? Why?
Oh, I paid you ahead of time. That's your problem, dude. Life happens. Who do you think you are to sit here and think you can buy out my time like that? And assume that, I'm paid ahead of time. Not my whole summer. How are you going to pay my whole summer and then you're taking flights at that? Because that's the part I didn't mention either.
He was out.
But it's me having to cover. I'm not Boo Boo the fool. And I hate when people do that at workplaces. Because the one thing I'm not going to do is sit here and pay for my own vacations just to have somebody else sit here and talk shit about taking too many vacations. But you out every week. And that was my terrible summer. So now, if that opportunity presents itself, I will decline it. And
fair.
at the moment, I needed the money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even remember what I needed it for. Probably my fucked up car. Probably fucking Betsy. Like, Betsy's my car, guys. If we didn't put that together already.
Yeah, who gives her a lot of issues.
Yeah. We're getting rid of her, so don't worry. A lot of things coming up in our lives and the podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
It's all around, baby.
For sure.
That's what we're here to talk about. But your turn.
Shoot, I remember last summer. I know we both remember what happened. We remember what happened last summer.
I know what you did last summer.
It was crazy, bro. But then I also remember a summer when I was younger, when I really, 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 really thought I was going to go to Six Flags and I didn't go.
Oh, I've been
And
there.
it was like a part of I think it was a part of another birthday, actually. It was going to be my first time going. You know how you just picture like your first time going to Six Flags?
Yes. The commercials did not help. Those commercials got me so fucking hype.
Yeah.
Yo,
that old man.
Yo,
that old man. What was his name? You guys know. You got the old man. The Six Flags commercials.
They don't
the Six
know.
Flags commercials. They have to know the Six Flags commercials with the old man. Come on.
This guy, Future Gray.
Come on. I'll give them some time to think about it, but I'll throw it in a few seconds. That's crazy. But yeah, I was super excited to go, and then I don't know what happened, but long story short, I didn't go. And then I was like, I'm never gonna go to Six Flags. I'm never gonna go. All my friends have been, and I haven't gone.
Me.
And it was a whole thing because they would come back with the pictures, and I was in oh shoot. When I get passionate and start hitting the mic.
You always have mic issues.
Yeah. It's just, but I was in my junior high school. I was already in Queens in Whitestone. So my school was mainly white kids. We were like one of the few Spanish people in the school. And so, it was all the typical stuff. Like all the girls had their juicy couture fits and their little baggies, and it was everything you could think of in a white suburban neighborhood. It was what I was looking at, and I could never match them because I didn't have the same As you can see, this is very important.
That's what I'm like, because I've been trying to make sure I don't talk with my hands.
This is we're a little more candid today. It's a life update. We could
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I couldn't match them because I didn't have the same resources as them.
Right.
I couldn't just go and always get a pink Victoria's Secret pink fit all the time.
Shut up. Or a Coach bag. Stop.
Yo.
Or the latest Toms.
Yo.
That part.
Or even it was some, yeah. Okay.
Baby fat sweatsuit. Like, shut up. Everyone just shut. Fucking those lip glosses. What were they? You know what lip glosses? The fruity ones.
The Jessica Simpson lip glosses?
That they smelled in different colors. They were like grape, orange, lemon.
Like the lip smackers?
Yes.
Lip smackers. Oh yeah, they had them in every flavor.
That's what the watermelon. Like, yo, stop.
I remember those. those. Yeah. What was my point with the whole
that you couldn't afford it?
Exactly.
Oh my God. Shut up. That's great. That's some good quality right there. Go ahead. You couldn't afford it.
That's what happened. And that's the nitty-gritty of it all. Yeah. If you put it that way, Yeah, man. It was different.
And we're talking about first generation Americans and the experience.
Ironically.
Yes. So
ironically.
We will definitely have a lot of fun stuff coming up.
Ironically. No, it was different to be in a suburban neighborhood.
Yes.
For junior high school and high school. And to be like one of the few Dominicans in the whole neighborhood. It's like you could run into people that are nice and open, not racist. Hopefully, you're still gonna run into those, But then you also have people that just are fake, like just so they don't get judged by the community for being
overtly
what they
racist.
really are.
Yeah.
They'll be sometimes even overly nice to you. You know what I mean? They'll be overly nice to you, but then if you catch them in a supermarket around the neighborhood, you'll see them being rude to like a Mexican worker or something like that.
Or like just
like being their true self,
or being with their friend, being with
there
their
we go.
friends.
Now we
Yep.
smacking this mic.
I had to move my leg; it was falling asleep. Or they're just being rude or like talking smack with their little. So nobody's around. That shit is real. Whatever. We'll talk about that in a couple of podcasts.
Yeah, like they'll disrespect
now.
you. They'll disrespect minorities in local businesses, but if it's somebody that's like their neighbor, they'll act like they're cool with you. Just
to be ready to secretly call the cops on you and make sure you get tickets for
issues,
trash
bro.
and shit.
Even that is they just do it just to not probably have issues, but a lot of these people just think like that. That's also why I mean, this is separate, but in offices and stuff, they'll hire like that one black guy.
Oh,
or
yeah.
that one Spanish
to meet the
girl.
quota. Yeah.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Exactly.
To be diverse.
That's a whole separate conversation.
You know what's so funny? I went to one of these supposed most diverse colleges, like that basically marketed off of diversity. And ironically, one of the most least funded things was the multicultural programs. Crazy,
That's
right?
crazy.
Yeah.
No, the amount of stuff that's lacking. We're not even gonna start it on that.
Of course, because this is just a life update.
Yeah.
Well, besides
that was like, to sum it all up, that whole Six Flags summer was
yes.
trash. And then my last year was a very eye-opening.
The shitty one for me.
Yeah, for me it
was that the one I cut my foot too?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God. I cut my foot, guys.
It was my 30th birthday was
legendary.
In a way, like in a legendary.
You
remember how
way.
the guys woke up in the movie, the Hangover movie?
Yes! I was just thinking that. I'm like, The Hangover. In my head, even before you said that, I'm like, sis, it's The Hangover. This is. Yo, stop it. Get away from me. Yo, get away from me. Go ahead, continue.
That's like as disastrous as I could compare it to.
Dude, we're talking about
emphasis on disastrous.
We're talking literally category like 3 hurricanes.
And that's without mentioning, the flood.
Oh my God.
The streets were flooded. We were stuck. outside of a club. Stranded. We were stranded. There was no Ubers.
And I was bleeding.
Yeah.
I cut myself bad, sis.
She stepped on like
the first night, bro. You know it's true because we're just both like, oh my God.
And I was just
shot, literally.
Yo, the club. Oh my God, there was water in the club.
Yes, there was.
The water was seeping into the club. That's how bad the storm got. It was a tropical storm on my birthday.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of like I'm gonna tell my kids, and my kids will literally the definition. I used to climb rivers to get to school. Yeah. I partied during the fucking hurricane, bitch. Like,
I will always remember my 30th birthday as a tropical
storm.
Loquera. The tropical loquera. That's exactly what it was. Yup.
Dude,
left me broke.
And I will say this, I'm not gonna lie to you, sis. It's not lit unless I get hurt, so it's okay.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's not lit unless I get hurt. I know it's not a wild standard. It's just it be like that.
Yeah,
you know I go hard.
Yeah, but so much was unnecessary. Even the pool that came up behind me.
Oh my God,
was unnecessary.
Stop it. I saw a family of them. Remember?
The amount of times I threw up unnecessary.
Yo, that shit was so funny. I'm back, baby. Catchphrase.
I remember, that was my thing.
That was awesome.
After throwing up all morning,
oh my God.
Once I saw the sun come out.
Wait, no, hold up.
The storm was gone.
Hold up. Let's rewind it. So that was the first night. The hurricane and the club and the flooding and me cutting my foot. That was night number uno.
Yeah.
Right?
That was our first outfit.
That was our first outfits, our first introductions, I literally just landed like 2 hours before leaving.
With a delayed flight and everything.
The
storm had already pretty much started.
Yes.
To rock the boat.
And I couldn't leave and I couldn't land. My
crazy.
first time like having a super delayed flight like that.
And I had people cancel on me.
Oh my goodness. And then the next morning, I wake up, all bright and dandy. This bitch is dying.
Yeah.
And I just come in screaming. See, I ain't going you. Have to get it, buddy.
But you know what? I told myself, if the sun comes out, I'm not staying in bed. And you know what?
Yup.
I made myself throw up like 3 times. I saw the sun come out and I was like,
I'm back, baby.
We back. I was like, we back, baby. We back, baby. And that's how I woke her up.
The subtle laying down on the couch. But I'm back, baby.
Because I would have my moment like, we back. Yeah.
I was your biggest cheerleader because I couldn't. You were a maniac that day, bro. I did not know how you did it that day.
I'm Wonder Woman.
Oh my God.
Listen, once I was up.
Yo,
and I think you
out.
After you went to the store and came back, I think you laid down again. And then I think I went in the room and I was like, we back, baby. Get up.
I was oh, wait.
I think Aaron was still in the back.
Yeah.
I was like, we back.
We were watching a movie or something.
Oh, I don't know, but I was ready to go to the pool.
Oh, yeah.
Even though the pool had, the hating ass raccoon. No offense. You a hater because why you crept up behind me.
Stop.
You're weird. And then I saw the lizards fighting on the roof, remember?
Yeah.
The 2 lizards, they were fighting on the roof. It was like a husband and wife. He was like,
yo, you love animal fight. Yo, Gray like the Discovery Channel, bro. Gray be having me stay staring at these animals.
They have their own mind, yo. They have a mind of their own.
I love it here.
And no one's gonna tell me that you haven't seen animals and like giving them a voice in your head. Yo, you're not you snort. Yo. No one's gonna tell me that you don't get animals' voices and you don't do like a whole narration. Like,
yo, bro, stop.
Yeah, and I saw the 2 lizards. It was like one really big lizard and a smaller lizard. And they're gonna see why. They're gonna understand.
Yo, this is crazy.
And it was like the smaller lizard was like close to the edge of the roof, and the big lizard was like taunting her, like he was mad at her about something. Like if she didn't like do the laundry, I don't know. He was like this, and then let me finish.
You're so into
because this was my real thought process. This really happened in my head. And then the big lizard walks away from the little one, right? So this is already like husband and wife arguing. So the husband walks away.
Go ahead.
And he kind of goes towards the opposite side of the roof. But then she kind of turns around and she kind of like starts walking back to him. So like, they're trying to like make up and stuff. But then he still turns around like mad aggressive. And then they just stay there looking at each other, like just staring at each other. And I'm just like, you guys, like, just make up already.
Just chill out.
Yeah, because I'm trying to just get a tan.
She said, it's my birthday. Like, relax.
Yeah, I was just trying to get a tan, and I think you guys were still inside. So I'm seeing this whole thing happen by myself.
Oh my God.
I'm like, no one's going to believe me, but,
Because you sound like an insane person.
I'm telling you, the lizards were there for a minute, and then... eventually they left together, so they figured it out.
I'm weak.
They figured it out.
I'm definitely looking forward to more vacations, like coming up.
Yeah.
I have other trips planned for myself.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do my first solo vacation.
Solo trip that's coming up for you. I
It's
would
very
love that
scary
for
for
you.
me.
I know, and it's such a huge step for you, and I'm kind of excited for you too, because I've been pushing for you to do
I
this.
know.
Vacations are my love language, so
I'm trying. Like I keep trying, but I be so in my head. I'm just like, I forget what a vacation is. I even put off spa days.
no. I get mad when I don't get my me time. Like
Who
I get
knows?
very
Maybe I've been
offended.
mad this whole time and I haven't gone to the spa.
Yo, we need to go to the spa. I know, I got you.
I always say that I'm gonna go and I don't
And
freaking go.
that was me. And you know what? I went, and now I'm ready to go by myself. No shade.
Yeah, I need to do that. So solo trip pending.
Spa
It's just
day
nerve wracking
pending.
for me because I'm very like
And that's
I could be like a little socially awkward sometimes just because I be in like my own little bubble so much. But
you
I'm the
gotta.
type that I don't even go to like a restaurant and eat by myself.
Oh no, you need a.
Like that alone is like ugh.
It's like so much.
Like I think I could do it now, but that's also why I feel like I could take a solo trip and be okay.
Right.
But it's something that let's say like 2 years back it would scare the
It would
crap
scare
out
the
of
crap
me.
out of you. I also
Yeah.
think if you make sure you have a really good, busy itinerary, there should be nothing wrong. Because I've done a quote unquote solo trip, but it wasn't really a solo trip. Like I had went to somewhere, and my friend was staying somewhere else doing her own business, and was alone for a majority of the time. Now everybody is gonna think I'm a prostitute.
I don't know.
But yeah,
Well,
and
you
I
never
just
know.
made sure I was busy. Like I made sure I meditated, I had a book, I journaled, I did skincare, I masturbated, I went to the pool, went to the jacuzzi, ate
It's the
well.
full itinerary, you
Yo,
guys.
full girl. Who's gonna love
I
you
feel
more than
you.
you?
You kept yourself busy for
I
sure.
sure did.
For sure.
Yep. And I had a good time, man. You know what? It's a beautiful thing when you're just so in tune with yourself and in tune with your thoughts, and you come to realize that loneliness can be not loneliness, but just being alone can be very peaceful, especially coming from a very crowded city. And
Yeah.
we're very much women. When we wake up, go, 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 go.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Not like
it's and then it's a hard thing for us to just sit back and do nothing. But when we grow up and age up, we're not gonna be able to do all of these things because our back is gonna go out. Like,
yeah, not the back.
dude,
But yeah, I feel
no,
you.
I'm trying to be comfy. I'm trying to live my life, get my adventures, enjoy myself, and move on and move forward to the next new experience.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why I love traveling so much, because it's one of those things where I don't have to, I can just leave. I can just leave and be whoever, and nobody knows me and it doesn't matter. And I kind of like that.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that I forget when it comes to that is taking like that it's okay to take a break. I
Yeah.
forget to tell myself that it's okay to not do nothing.
Yes.
And I feel like shoot, I gotta
Like,
I
who
gotta
cares
write
what
it.
people
I
think?
gotta write it down somewhere at this point because when I
Yes.
tell you that it is usually so hard for me to just not do anything.
It's because people make you feel guilty for not doing anything. And it's like, well, fuck you. Like,
But I feel like it also comes from like when you still want more out of life, when you
oh,
still want
yeah.
when you still want to be further in life.
Yeah.
That's something that at least that's how I perceive it.
Definitely.
Everyone has their reasons, but I feel like for me that's one of the reasons why I'm just like no, I still have stuff to do because I'm not where I want to be yet.
Yeah. But is it crazy to say, and this is one of those things where it's just like, will it ever be enough? Because then when you attain these things, you're just going to find a new thing. And then you're never going to be content. And look at Scarface. He had everything, and then it was never enough.
Well, yeah, there's people that get overly greedy when it comes to that.
Yeah, and it's just literally, if I can just do this, then I'll be all right. And if I just do this, then I'll be all right.
Yeah,
Like,
but I would feel more the sense of like you just when you know that you just deserve better overall.
oh, yeah, yeah.
Like
Okay.
like just healthier, more stable, like which is completely different from like I want to be the richest and like you
Oh,
know what
yeah,
I mean.
yeah.
Like
Okay.
definitely just like leaning towards a better place overall.
Oh,
But shoot, I know a lot of people can relate because of this freaking the time we're in right now. Like I know a lot of people are struggling right now.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's mentally, financially,
Emotionally, physically.
emotionally. I know everyone's going through it, so
Yeah.
I'm
And you
having
know
my
what
own
I
reasons.
also feel is that everybody right now is definitely, and I kind of like what I'm seeing on my social medias, everybody is definitely integrating into this next phase into their life, whether it be, marriage proposals, career, buying a new house, having a child,
Starting a business.
starting a business. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing that I'm seeing everybody else do that. And it's like, all right, well, I hope I'm next. I hope
Hey,
this
yeah,
means it's
amen.
coming for me. Right now, our
I feel
podcast
that.
and our life and everything right now is a big old to be continued.
Yeah. We just gotta put in the work. Just gotta
Yeah.
put in the work and be as consistent as you can. It's
Exactly.
the best you could do. And actually enjoy what you do. And you don't want to be just doing something just to do it. Because that's why a lot of people end up in those boring ass 9 to 5s. No
Or
offense.
make sure that you stay on track and don't lose sight as to why you're doing it. Because I feel like for
Exactly.
me,
Know
that's
why
what
you're
happened.
doing it. Know your why.
Me, I definitely felt like at some point in my life I was stuck because I couldn't just get over this freaking hump. Like I couldn't just get over this hump. And I hope I can overcome this hump because it feels like I will.
Yeah.
Like
you will.
and I had a mental breakdown, all of it. I was anxious. I had this. I had problems sleeping, all because I knew I was supposed to be doing something.
Yeah.
And I'm not over that. I took a
And
vacation
there's nothing
and
wrong with it's like you tell me sometimes. There's nothing wrong with just like having a moment. Like even if
yeah,
you have to cry it out because
yeah. Or scream like me. I just
holding it in is worse.
yo, whoa, oh my God.
Holding it in
When
is
I can't
worse.
find a fit and then something doesn't fit right and then I'm running late and I
And you
don't
keep
know.
dropping stuff for
Oh
no
my
reason. Those days. No, yeah, those days.
and then you just
Jesus, take the wheel. Yeah.
and then you feel better, like ironically. You just like, and you feel
But I know
good.
those moments. I know those moments. Not the choo choo.
The choo choo. That means it's time to wrap it up.
Yeah. The Amtrak agrees with
Yeah,
us.
definitely take time for yourself. We're proud of you right now if you're in the phase in your life where you feel like you're trying to accomplish something or you're planning something in the moves. Definitely let us know within the comments, I feel.
Yeah.
Manifestations are real. What was the quote for today that you wrote down on the board?
Ooh. It's only a good idea until you put a date on it. It's
Exactly.
only a good idea until you put a date on it.
Exactly. So get your pens, get your papers, because saying it ain't the same as writing it. My mom always taught me ain't nothing concrete until it's written on paper.
No, and then just more than anything, just act on what you want to do because even if you take even the smallest step, if you want to
Yeah.
start, a podcast, at least look into the equipment that you need to start it. You might not have the money to start it, but what's wrong with having everything planned out, knowing how much money you need to start it?
Exactly.
Look into the programs you need. Like it's just little things like that. Just be ready so you don't have to
Yes.
get
Every
ready.
day.
And that's it. No more quotes. That's my quotes for today.
You gotta try every day.
Yeah, try every day. I'll be back. I'll be back
At
with
least a
more.
little bit. Even if it's a big goal, you gotta try a little bit every day.
I'll be back with more quotes. I'll be
We
back with more
love it. We
quotes.
love the wisdom channel.
Yeah, but it was great catching up with you guys. I know that
Definitely.
you guys hadn't heard from us in a while, so we just wanted you guys to kind of know, where we've been at, where our head has been at, why
We're
I keep
here.
smacking this mic. But we definitely have a lot of good stuff in store. Like I said, LeBron James fans, hit me up.
Can't stand you.
We're gonna win today.
I hope so.
We got this.
Yes.
We got this.
Yes.
But yeah, that's it. That's it, you guys. You have any last messages?
Be
for the
sure
gang?
to take your breaks
And drink your water.
and drink your water.
Yeah,
And we'll be
yeah.
back with more.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week though. Bye guys.
Thanks.